Hello and welcome back to Money Top 5. I am Misi Dada. Nigeria is about to take a historic leap in public finance. The federal government has launched its most ambitious reform in over a decade, introducing a unified digital revenue platform called RevOp. This system integrates the Treasury single account, GIFMIS, the central bank, NIBSS, FTeR, and other key infrastructure into a single hub for real-time monitoring and management. From January 1, 2026, all payments to federal ministries, departments, and agencies will be electronic. Physical cash receipt will no longer be accepted. Instead, the Federal Treasury e-receipt will serve as the only recognized proof of payment, eliminating fake receipts, unverifiable slips, and unauthorized deductions. Every naira collected will be remitted in full, creating a fully auditable and traceable record. For businesses and citizens, this means a more predictable and verifiable payment process. For the government, it promises stronger revenue assurance, reduced waste, and greater transparency. Analysts say the system could transform fiscal management in Nigeria, stabilizing public finances and building trust in government operations. With RevOp, the country moves decisively into a cashless, data-driven era where revenue collection is automated, transparent, and accountable. This is more than reform. It's a complete overhaul of how Nigeria handles its money. The federal government has ordered ministries, departments, and agencies to roll over 70% of their 2025 capital budget into 2026. Only 30% of 2025 allocations will be spent this year. The move is aimed at completing ongoing projects, controlling spending, and focusing on national priorities like security, infrastructure, education, health, agriculture, power, and social safety nets. MDAs must also stick to their 2025 overhead ceilings despite rising inflation and submit all budgets online by Tuesday. Economists are divided. Some say the rollover reflects poor fiscal discipline, stalls projects, and creates room for abuse. Others argue it restores credibility, prevents duplication, and aligns spending with revenue realities. The 2026 budget framework shows tighter revenues. The total budget is 54.46 trillion naira, down slightly from 2025. Capital expenditure for MDAs falls from 12.39 trillion naira to 8.67 trillion naira, while project-tied loans drop from 3.36 trillion naira to 2.05 trillion naira. The projected deficit rises from 14.1 trillion naira to 20.12 trillion naira. The 2026 budget will focus on world-level development, infrastructure, security, and boosting domestic production as Nigeria aims for a $1 trillion economy. The big question now is whether rolling over 70% of the year's budget will speed up projects or slow down Nigeria's growth. The federal government has slashed signature bonuses for Nigeria's 2025 oil licensing round, cutting entry costs from the previous $10 million to a more accessible $3 million to $7 million. This update, released by the Nigerian Upstream Petroleum Regulatory Commission (NUPRC), is part of efforts to attract new investors and lower barriers to entry. According to the commission, bidders for the 2025 round must now submit offers within the new $3 to $7 million band approved by the Minister of Petroleum. This marks another major drop from 2024, when signature bonuses were reduced from about $200 million to $10 million. NUPRC CEO Gbenga Komalafe explained that global benchmarking, including a review of Brazil's regime, showed the need for Nigeria to stay competitive. Deepwater assets previously attracted $10 million, while shallow water and onshore required $7 million. With the latest adjustment, fees now stand at $7 million for deepwater and $3 million for shallow and onshore. Payment must be made strictly in US dollars. Winners of the round will receive a petroleum prospecting license (PPL), granting them exclusive rights to drill exploration and appraisal wells, conduct non-exclusive exploration activities, and take away hydrocarbons recovered during test production. The license runs for 3 years, extendable by another 3 years for onshore and shallow water, and 5 years for deepwater and frontier acreage. The 2025 bid process will run in 2 stages: qualification and bidding. Only shallow shortlisted applicants will proceed to submit technical and commercial bids after signing a confidentiality agreement. NUPRC also set strict participation limits. No bidder or consortium can apply for more than 2 assets. Multiple applications linked to the same company, whether through ownership or management, will be counted as one. 50 blocks are on offer across onshore, shallow water, and deep offshore zones. The Central Bank of Nigeria says farmers should no longer be denied loans simply because they don't have collateral or live in remote areas. That was the message from the CBN Governor Olayemi Cardoso as he inaugurated the new board of the Agricultural Credit Guarantee Scheme Fund (ACGSF) in Abuja. Cardoso reminded the board that agriculture is still the backbone of Nigeria's economy, yet it gets less than 5% of bank lending. He said the ACGSF, which has existed for 48 years, must now step up and make credit easier, smarter, and more impactful. A big part of that mission is accountability. Cardoso said the days of giving out agricultural loans without tracking results are over. The new board is expected to use technology like satellite imagery and digital dashboards to monitor crop progress, loan usage, and overall impact in real time. The governor referenced the 2019 amendment that expanded the scheme's capital base from 3 billion naira to 50 billion naira and broadened the board to include a representative of Nigerian farmers, a move he described as strategic for inclusivity. He also urged the scheme to design better credit options for women, youth, smallholder farmers, and people in rural areas who are often left behind. According to the governor, Nigeria's agricultural sector is full of potential, and the ACGSF must become a modern, forward-thinking institution that supports everything from mechanization to processing. Cardoso assured the board of full support from the CBN and called on them to help drive a stronger, more inclusive agricultural economy. The Central Bank of Nigeria has issued final operating licenses to 82 bureau de change in line with its revised 2024 regulatory and supervisory guidelines, marking a significant step in restructuring the retail foreign exchange market. In a statement signed by Acting Director of Corporate Communications, Hakama Sidi Ali, the CBN confirmed that the licenses became effective on November 27, 2025. The bank emphasized that only BDCs listed on its official website are authorized to operate. The CBN also reiterated that operating a BDC without a valid license is a punishable offense under the FTeR 2020 Act, urging the public to avoid unlicensed foreign exchange operators. This development follows the 2024 recapitalization exercise, which raised the minimum capital requirement to 2 billion naira for Tier 1 BDCs and 500 million naira for Tier 2, up from the previous 35 million naira. The reform aims to strengthen regulation, curb illicit financial flows, and ensure that only well-capitalized operators participate in the market. And that's all for today's Managers Top 5. Like, subscribe for more business and economic news that actually make sense. I'm Oluyemi Dada. See you in the next video.